guys! So we are here at a National Forest Service site just west of Capitol Reef National Park. It is in Fishlake National Forest.
We've actually been here for the past week, but we just wanted to give you a rundown of this area and a little bit about the park and just what we loved about camping here.
So service is a little spotty in this area, which is why we ended up at this particular campground. It is the only one in the nearby area that has really great LTE AT&T service.
Yeah, pretty much full bars of LTE.
Yeah, there's no Verizon. I can make phone calls sometimes, but there's just no data on Verizon. As far as the quality of the campsite goes, it's a little bit crowded.
It kind of comes and goes. It varies, honestly.
It really does.
Right now, I see 2 other rigs here, so now it's super quiet.
But even when it gets crowded, it's not noisy.
Yeah.
At least we haven't found it to be.
It was a peaceful place to stay, and on the weekend especially was when there was maybe 20 or more rigs. Pretty much it can accommodate any size rig, but smaller rigs have more options because some parts are very hilly or just a little more difficult to get into.
And all the sites are very unlevel, so we had to get really creative to get fairly level.
Yeah, you definitely want to have blocks so you can level yourself better. There's tons of fire pits. You always just want to stay in an established site, use an established fire pit. That's no problem around here. There's tons to choose from. We kind of had a mix of weather while we've been here.
Yeah, it hailed our first night.
Yeah, it wasn't like ice hail. It was
really
like
icy.
Snow hail. It was kind of fun. It actually stuck on the ground for a little bit, and we haven't really seen that. In our travels. There is a fantastic hiking trail right here in the camping area. What was it called? Just Mesa Loop?
Mesa Rim, maybe. It walks along the rim of the mesa, and it's really just astounding views the whole way.
Yeah, there's little cairns to guide the way, and you do a little bit of rock scrambling.
Actually, I forgot to mention, when I went up there with Paco yesterday, the cairns were gone. Our cairns had been torn down. It was not easy to find the route up unless you knew it was there.
I wonder if the Park Service did that.
Yeah.
So Capitol Reef, we got to explore it actually with Brad's sister and her family. They came up to stay with us for a few nights. And
yeah, my favorite part was Cassidy Arch.
Oh yeah, so that was actually the only hike we did in the park. We drove through, there's lots of beautiful sights.
Got to see the orchards, although we didn't get to go inside. The gates were locked. In the on-season, when it's time for harvest, they open up the gates and anybody can walk around and take and eat from the fruit trees. However, if you're going to take any fruit away from the site with you, then you need to pay for it. You can eat it on-site for free.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cassidy Arch was beautiful. We would highly recommend that hike.
Roll tape.
All right, guys, so we have made it to Capitol Reef National Park. It's really just a couple hours from Moab, so if you're in the area and you have the time, you've got to come over here. It's one of the big 5 Utah national parks. Today we are going to check out Cassidy Arch. So really, that was the only time we spent in the national park was to do the Cassidy Arch Trail. But
other than when we filled water. We filled water at the campground and dumped there on our way in.
Yeah, so it's $5 to use the campground dump, and they've got a separate freshwater spigot, so that's a really great...
Yeah, it was a really great place to fill.
So your nearest grocery store while you're here is going to be in Loa. That was about 25 minutes away, but they did have organic produce, and it was a well-stocked grocery store. And I ended up needing to take Paco to a vet, which was about 20 minutes toward Loa. I think it was Lyman.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. It was a little preventative care, but Fremont River Vet was the vet that we went to, and they were fantastic. So if you're in the area and you need to see a vet, I would highly recommend them.
And very reasonably priced.
Yeah, they were very caring, lots of one-on-one, very affordable, so nice when you can find that.
So we're just packing up now and getting ready to hit the road and move on to the next spot.
That's right. So we hope you enjoyed this little taste of the Capitol Reef area. If you're here, this was a great boondocking spot. It's a little rough entry off the highway, so just go slow.
Take it real slow
You'll be
all
fine.
the way through the campground.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for being a part of our journey, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.